to make it through, amen. But you know, you never want, even if you haven't gone through that experience, maybe you know a girlfriend that has, but the point is, you never want to be her. Nobody likes getting cheated on. Nobody wants to be her. You know, but we've all met her before, haven't we? You ever meet a woman so beautiful you can't believe he's cheating on her? You ever meet her like, this woman is beautiful, got a good job, wash your ass, brush your teeth, you know what I mean? She's nothing wrong with her, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could you cheat on her? Why her? But until I realized that anybody can be her. Hell, Holly Berry was her one time, she didn't even know it. Hell, I was her one time, I didn't know it. I was like, dang, heifer, he cheating on you? He cheating on you? They're like, no, heifer, you. I was like, oh, shucks, I'm her, you know. Sometimes you don't know when you're her, your girlfriend got to tell you. But all it really is a reality check. And the reality check is mostly toward the men, because men, if you're out cheating, what the heck you think your woman is at home doing? You think she at home baking apple pies or something? No, and she ain't out cheating either. You wanna know what your woman is doing, brother, if you out cheating?
No.
It got quiet. They're like, what's she doing? Come on. Come on, hear him. He's like, no, that's all right, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna worry about what she doing. But I'm gonna tell you what she's doing, men, if your woman is out cheating. Your woman is at home devising a plan to take over the world, Pinky. Starting with half your stuff. You know? If I was you, I'd take care of the crap. Ain't even that bad in the house either way. You know what I'm saying? It's not that bad. You know, I hear all the time that men don't cheat because they don't love us ladies. I hear sometimes they cheat because they want something different. Hey, it's that we grown folks, I'm talking to you, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. Come to what I found out. I slapped myself mighty hard right then. Oh, but I hear they just want something different. So I say that more so to encourage the women to say, if you've ever been cheated on before, it doesn't make it better than your stuff. It might have been different. It might have been a little wet, a little dry, a little loose, a little tighter. I don't know. It just wasn't your stuff, you know. It might have been a quieter lady. I don't know. And I'm not saying that, you know, to be rude or put nobody down, but I just want us to get an understanding that sometimes it's not all about you. Sometimes it's the other person, you know? And sometimes it is you. Because I can say this, and ladies, we're not the best to get along with all the time. You know, I learned a long time ago, you get more bees with honey than vinegar. So sometimes it's not the way that you're saying things, but it's the way that you're going about it that's shutting your man down, and he don't want to hear nothing you got to say. I know you done came in the house plenty of times with a good idea, but at the wrong time with the wrong attitude. You think he listening to you while you talking? You know he hearing his head while you talking? Excuse me for this, but I know we all just met, but you know he hearing his head? Bitch, 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 ba-na-nut, ba-na-nut. I could be watching the game. Bitch, 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 bitch. And if no, he said he never thought that in the world. No chance. He's always cued right into you, ma'am. And those Betty Davis eyes.
I'm good.
No, but sometimes this is how it is. And we gotta be, you know, we got some reality, you know? And understand that we can work it out. Deep down, all we really want to do is motivate, encourage, and support the man we with, right, ladies? But sometimes we got to, you know, show them a little bit more love. You know, the truth of the matter is we don't even want the world. We confuse men, I think. You know, we have men thinking that we want the world, diamonds and pearls and stuff. And we do. You know we do. You know we do. But at the same time, we're very realistic, aren't we, ladies? And we understand that men are not going to have the world. You know why? Because we don't have the world. We're not trying to ask somebody for something that we don't have. All we really want our man to have is an at least. You ain't got to have everything. We just want you to have an at least. Thank you, ma'am. You're already with me. And men, y'all still a little confused, but ladies, you know what I'm talking about. You know you met a man. You're like, oh my God, this man ain't even cute, but you know what? At least he got a job. At least he got a car. Come pick me up every now and again. At least he got a house where I can put my feet up. But at least he got something. It's not a lot. It's just the at least. I don't give a darn if you pull up on a camel. At least you tried, son. Okay. Work with a woman the right way. She's supportive. She help you water it, help you brush his hump. Most of us women like camels. That's great. But we got to learn to work with what we got, you know, and learn to keep love fresh and alive. I know I've been through a lot of stuff, you know, in my day. But I actually believe that I can marry a president. I'm serious. Some of y'all looked at me mighty strange and you're judging me, but you know, you don't know me. You know? I believe believe I can marry a president. I really do. We have President Barack Obama, Michelle Obama in the White House. That makes me feel so good to see a black woman in the White House. It truly does. It encourages me. Heck, I'm from Chicago, she from Chicago, I'm black, she black, I can do this. And I can. And some of y'all like, she can't marry the President of the United States. And you know what, I know that, you know. But I didn't say he was the President of the United States, I just want to marry a president. He could be the President of Meineke, I don't give a damn. Just want a presidential man, people. He could be the President of my block club. Think about it, he's showing leadership skills. He's moving up, come on, he could be the President of the hair club for men, because if you think about it, he was a client, now he's the president. Who's moving up? I'm trying to get my Wheezy on. I'm trying to move to the east side. Anybody? But I feel like a lot of times people judge you a lot. You know, and a lot of times even when you're running for office like that, a lot of people feel that they can't do it because they have a past. Just like I have a past, and I know you could probably tell from my cleavage, but I do. And people don't never let you live down your past. Seriously. It's hard enough trying to convince your friends and family that you're different, more or less the whole nation. You know, I remember I tried to convince my friends and family I was different. They didn't believe me. I was like, girl, I ain't no hoe no more. And they didn't believe me. So the thing was, I had changed my life, but I couldn't afford to change my wardrobe. So I still dressed like a hoe.
I told her she said she was cool.
But I was like, Jesus in my heart. You gotta look deep. Come on, look up, sir. He's in my heart. Said he's in my heart, not my thighs, so look up. But no, sometimes you gotta be real with yourself in that. And I've been real with myself, and I know I couldn't marry the President of the United States, partially because, first of all, if I was Barack's wife, if I was the first lady, I'm gonna be real. First of all, one of them babies wouldn't even be Barack's. I'm just gonna put that out there. I got a past, people. That's part of my past. My kids don't have the same father, but I love them, amen. But I know when the kids wouldn't be Barack's if I was in the White House, and the main reason we have a crazy term of presidency will be because of my baby daddy. You know your baby daddy's not gonna let you go to the White House without him. He's not gonna do it. You can't go that far without him. He's gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? It's public stuff. He knows this. And so I just know it would be terrible because I can just see him now, just all inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? He on the inauguration embarrassing me. He in the back with his wife beat on, smoking a cigarette, pacing back and forth, just blurting out stuff. I just want to see my kids. What? Get out of here. These ain't your kids. Trying to get Secret Service to kill him, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to embarrass me. Secret Service, kill him! They won't kill him. Now he done snuck on the back of Air Force One. So as we take off, he done jumped out the bathroom with his little wife beat on, smoking a cigarette, just pacing back and forth, talking crazy. I just want to see my kids. Well, you know what? Turtle sing it in. You know, these are Barack's babies now. Secret Service, kill him! I know you see him throwing shoes. I know you saw that Nike fly. Kill him! Secret Service won't kill him. They still won't kill him. He done showed up at the White House. He in the Rose Garden. He got me acting ghetto. I'm yelling out the window. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. He in the Rose Garden with that pack of Pampers pacing back and forth. Just being ignorant. I just want to see my kids. Look, come on, sir. You are ruining this for me. Get out of here. Secret Service, kill him! They won't kill him. They on his side. Talking about, ma'am, he just wants to see his kids. I don't give a care. Kill him. I'm the first lady. Seize him. Somebody. I'm sorry. That was the anger coming out. See some of y'all with parental situations that show love for me. It wasn't in both your eyes. When I look at some of y'all's right eye, I can see the parental love and the hatred of divorce. Amen. No, but I learned to just deal with whatever's going on with me. I love me. I've learned to adjust to me. You know what I'm saying? Some folk don't get it, but I do, you know? And one of the things I deal with is the fact that I do got 2 kids and 2 baby daddies. I bought this on myself, you know, but it was fun at the time. The point is this, is that people judge you a lot. You know what I'm saying? They will look at you, and I've had people, you know, look at me and they'll say, you know, Vanessa, do your kids got the same daddy? That's people's favorite question. You know what I'm saying? Do they got the same daddy? Why? Isn't that intrusive, nosy even? What difference does it make if they got the same daddy? Got the same mama, don't they? They holding hands, ain't they? What difference does it make, you know? But people be in your business, I have to tell them, no, they ain't got the same daddy, you know? But they was, you know, and people judge you and they look at me and they say, you know, Vanessa, you really don't look like you got 2 baby daddies. I'm like, well, what is the 2 baby daddy look? You know what I'm saying? Should I be standing up here naked and confused? You know what I'm saying? How am I supposed to look like I have 2 baby daddies? But either way, you know, I like the fact that the squirming and the little uncomfortability in some of your eyes. Makes me feel so proud of me. This is what I deal with, people. But I say this is that my life has changed. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the road a lot. I'm doing great things. You know what I'm saying? I've actually been doing great. And my kids are a source for great jokes. But now the joke is on me because my kids don't live with me anymore. And so a lot of people get down on the, you know, the baby daddies and this, that, and the third, but I've come to find out now I'm a baby mama daddy or something of that sort because I pay child support, you know, and it's, anybody pay child support, ladies? Amen. Do you high five in the air? Thank you. I have never been in the room with another woman say, look, I paid your sub. They take it out of my check. I have my income, people. Anybody, gentlemen? Okay, so anyway, what I was gonna say about that is I get my kids in the summer, you know, stuff like that, you know, when the seasons change, you know, that kind of thing, get them in spring breaks and stuff, and I realize that now that the kids don't live with me as much, I have to child-proof my home. You know, definitely. When they come over, I take the strip pole down, put away the weeds, you know how it goes. Try to make the place a little more safe. And so, in having to child-proof the home, you know, I made rules for my kids. And one of my first rules was, when you come over, you don't go in my room without my permission. That's going to cut down on some of the hassle. You know, don't go in my room without permission. And I know some of y'all have had those rules, you know, back in the day. Because what happened was that I made the rules because my son last summer, he came out my room like, hey, mama, what's KY stand for? Hey. Thank you. That's Kentucky. Is what it stands for, people. It stands for Kentucky. Gotta think fast with the kids. So I sound like you got a liquid bottle of Kentucky jelly in your room, mama? Yeah, baby, you spread it on Texas toast. Well, why are you in the kitchen? Come on out there is what I need you to do. I turn around and notice my baby must have thought it was lotion because he done greased himself down in my business. I turn around and notice my baby's dripping. He greased it from his head to his toe. And he's also sparkling. So if he's sparkling, that means he didn't use my special stuff. Anybody got that special KY? Come on, we're all adults. Come in that little bottle with the red cap. Come on, fire and ice. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Come on with the sparks, heat activation, water-based, all the mess up the condom. Anybody know what I'm talking about? All you need is one drop. Last you all night. You used it last night, sir. I see you in the back, amen. I see you in the back. And your wife smiles with a big grin, amen. And amen again. I love that. But the honesty of the so the child didn't use my special stuff. He over there glittering and sparkling. I'm kind of mad, to be honest, because that stuff is expensive, you know. And I'm going to chastise him, whoop him, and do something. But before I could, I guess the heat activation, it started activating on my baby. You know what I'm saying? So he's over there and he's squirming and everything. Like, ooh, mama. Oh, mama, this is tingling. Mama, it's tingling. Mama, it's burning. Mama, it's burning. And I ain't know what to tell him to do. The only thing that I know that works. So I'm like, oh, Lord. Oh, shucks. Oh, son. Lick yourself. No, lick yourself, baby. It'll cool off. No, don't blow it. It'll burn. No, lick yourself. I can't lick you, baby. I'll go to jail. Lick yourself. Get your sister out of there. What? Huh? Lick yourself, baby. What? Not the best advice a mama could give, but it's all I had. Needless to say, I didn't get my kids back till next summer, but you know, you live and you learn. You live. Good to know none of these experiences have happened to any of you. You can live vicariously through me. But I am about to get out of here. I was thinking of one more slamming joke, but I think what the bigger slam will be is if I bring up the next comedian who is very, very talented. I worked with him for years, and I have to give my shameless plugs first, though. I'm sorry. I do work for the Monique Show Monday through Friday. Make sure that you're watching the Monique Show, 11 p.m. on BET. Yeah. I'm a writer on the staff, so woot, woot, woot. Also, if you, Mike Epps Presents is a new DVD that's out and it's in stores, as well as there's going to be a new DVD coming out with Michael Basin and George Wilborn, and I'm on that. I'm the only female on that as well.
Congrats!
And, showcases some wonderful people, George Wilborn, Damon Williams from Chicago, Dion Cole, who writes for the Conan O'Brien Show. So it's a great DVD that'll be out and it'll be in stores soon. But with no further ado, what I want to do is bring up your very next comedian. This brother is so talented, so funny. It's been a pleasure working with this gentleman throughout the years. He's one of those smart, funny, keep you on the edge of your seat. So exciting to watch, and it's all my pleasure to bring up a very special friend of mine, and then you're gonna love him. Give it up for Corey Zooman Mendez.
Zooman.
Put your hands together all around the room as he
Zooman.
Give it up for Vanessa, y'all.
Legit? Okay.
Jokes, hosting, doing the music and all that at the same time. Wow, what a good